First and foremost, thank you very much for this wonderful honor. Anand. Anand, of course, means bliss. I'm still trying to figure out what Christy means, and thank you, Varsha, for introducing me to them. So I begin with the divinity in me bows down to the divinity in each of you. Namaste. I have never been so speechless. This is a new one. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because my daughter is here and I'm suddenly feeling very self-conscious. I normally yak 19 to a dozen, but I shall conquer this feeling also. So what I do want to say is that I see there is a lot of feminine energy around me. Now, femininity can be divided into two. It can be soft, nurturing, unconditional love, or it can be Shakti. And we are so lucky to be women, because when need be, we can use one to uplift and to enlighten, or we can use the other to get our ways across and to feel confident. My aunt started Sankalp with the idea that if you educate a girl child, you educate a family, you educate a community, you educate a nation. And I agree with Vimla, because I feel that when a woman is empowered, she is able to empower her family, her community, and her nation. I resonate a lot with what you spoke, and I was wondering while Vimla was talking, oh my God, she's stolen that idea. Oh my God, she's stolen this one. Oh my God, she's left me with nothing to speak. Well, it's right, Vimla. It is us who pull ourselves down. It is us who shackle ourselves. We limit ourselves. Rightly so, with, oh my God, what is she going to say? What is he going to think? How do I do it? Can I do it? So my one idea, my one driving force gets burdened with so much doubt. And it is the doubt that pulls me down. Remember, what is our life? Our life is a journey. We begin with no one, and let me tell you, we end it with no one. And who is the driving force behind my life, my thinking, what happens to me, what I feel, what I want to do? The one above? God? So if God is with me, why should I get pulled down by people around me who are but humans like me, and one day dust thou art, to dust returnest. So please remember that if you decide to do something, just remember yourself, remember God, and without any fear, move on. Because what is fear? Fear is false emotions appearing real. It's like a rope. Now when you're fearful, you see a snake. And if you're not fearful, you give it a kick because you know it is a snake. Sorry, you know it is a rope, not the snake that you were fearing. I've written a book called I Inspire. Why am I telling you about it? Because when people say, what is your book about? I said, it's I, me, myself. And then they look at me because they've all read up on me and they say, is it about cancer? Because cancer is the dreaded C word. And I said, of course not. It's not about cancer. But I will mention it because I've gone through it twice. So he said, he mentioned specifically that I said, I conquered cancer. When it happened the second time, the first time the kids, my twins were only 7, so they didn't understand what I was going through. And they told their teachers and their friends, our mother's got breast cancer. Now you talk to a 4-year-old and he'll tell you what the breast is, what this is, what that part of the body is. TV Zindabad. But my twins didn't know what a breast was. She has breast cancer. Second time around in 2004, I made the mistake of hiding it from them because they were going through their final exams. They were 14. 7-year age, I think I probably got that 7-year, but thankfully that's over. I think it's been 14 years since then, well, whatever. My daughter heard my husband say Neerja and nodes. And she figured out that something was fishy. She called me up. And I told her my reasons for hiding it. And then you know what my daughter told me? She said, you'll have to wait for 5 years. And I said, for what? She said, to be a survivor. And I said, guess what? I'll be a double survivor. I'll be a double conqueror. So the point I'm making here is that everything is according to how we perceive it. We have a choice. I can perceive it negatively. I can perceive it positively. Now, if I perceive it negatively, I'm pulling myself down. I'm pulling my family down. I'm pulling my neighbors down. I'm even pulling the animals in my building down. Because vibrations are very important. If I'm positive, I'm uplifting myself, my family, my neighbors, my cats and dogs and the community at large. So, who has the choice? You want to suffer? Be negative. You want to be happy? Therefore healthy? Be positive. So I inspire. I found that with God's grace, at every point, some gift, some treasure would help me bounce out of tragedy. So I wrote this book. It's about my 10 treasures. The first treasure is love. Absolutely overflowing. Love that just encompasses. Love that is there. And let me tell you, a tip before coming up. You do know that when someone walks into the room, the vibrations or our aura is much bigger. So if I have a happy aura, guess what? It comes into the room before I do. I did a very smart thing while I was driving here. I sent bubbles of hearts of love to this room. So did you have a choice? You loved me before I came in. So these These are the things we need to do. We brush our teeth, we have a bath, we wear our freshly ironed clothes. A lot of you use makeup, accessories. But you know what? If we just wear a smile, it's so simple. If we just wear a smile, it takes care of everything. Whether I feel like it or not, if I'm smiling, the muscles by default tell my body that, oh, she's feeling good, she's rocking. And what happens? Endorphins, happy hormones, as opposed to negativity and toxic feelings. So wear a smile. Love. Fun. Fun in living. That was very bad that he had the music on. I'm glad it stopped, because I probably have done a bhangra right there and then. That is what alerted me to see, is my daughter around? Because I remember when they were 10 and we were celebrating the millennium at my cousin's house, and I was freaking out. I had one twin on one leg and the other twin on the other leg looking up at me and saying, "Mama, stop it." And Mom was freaking out. And then they went to my mother and they said, "Nani, tell Mama to stop it." I think my mother and my kids and all my relatives have come to that acceptance that she will do what she will do, so why should we suffer? Let her do it. So fun and laughter. The third is something I'm very passionate about and I believe in intensely, God. Now, if you believe in God, you have faith. If you have faith, miracles will automatically happen. Now, miracles is the fifth one. You might wonder why the sixth one is death. Is it a treasure? Yes, it is a treasure, because death of